We've been waiting for a long time. Yes, we've been waiting for a long, long time. We've been waiting for a long time. But we ain't gonna wait no more. We're getting ready to rock and roll. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you should wear your favorite lady and promise her you do it right.
Anyway,
I'm very comfortable in my sexuality, and Dave Diaz is very handsome.
He is. He's a looker. Always was a looker.
He's a gorgeous fucking Dominican dream.
All right, let's say all of us had daughters.
You
Right?
motherfucker.
Let's say all of us had daughters. Okay. We'll start with Meatball, and then we'll go to Meatball and Diaz because you two guys have daughters, right?
well, two.
Yeah. So outside of any kind of sex working, what would be the worst occupation you'd pick for your daughter?
Like the occupation that you hate.
Yeah, but outside of like prostitution, stripping, porno.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'd rather have my daughter strip on a pole on Route 9 in Jersey before those motherfuckers. I hate them. Those cell phone people. You go to those cell phone, you fucking can't stand them. They're scumbags. I fucking hate them. They are the amoebas of fucking society. I fucking hate cell phone people. You go in there and they fuck you. It doesn't matter. They fuck you. How do you cut? Oh, Contra. Now
Okay.
releasing phones. They're scumbags. I'd rather have my daughter have cocks in her hand before she becomes a cell phone fucking rep. Fuck them and fuck you. I'm done.
What?
Shit.
I could be collecting a premium from you, a bill, but no, I'd rather have a cock in my head.
Yeah. All right, Dave Diaz.
What is that about?
It goes to you now.
Shit.
Can you tell me the question again?
All right. The question is
They're scumbags.
outside of any kind of sex working. We're not talking about porno star stripping or prostitution. What would be the worst career choice you would think for your daughter?
What?
Like a career choice that you would absolutely despise.
Cell phone people, say it. Say it.
Bro, cell phone people.
All right.
No,
Corey, you got boys. I don't know what to tell you, Corey. You got two.
I'll tell you.
All right, go ahead.
Have a girl.
Yeah.
I would hate immensely if they were on one of those housewives of some kind of county.
Yes. Like the
That
reality
shit that
shows.
Sing.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be fucking. I would go nuts over that.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah, try to get your cell phone turned on. Cocksuckers. How do you give? Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta get involved here. I gotta take this over. How the fuck am I? You're a customer for 10 years. How do you give a better rate to some schmuck that just walks in the door, goes, here's free cell phones. I fucking hate them. Who makes this up? How the fuck, you cocksuckers, you must die. You must. I want corona in their eyeballs because I want to see it.
Oh,
They are the lowest forms of human beings. Die.
So you're saying that you would rather your daughter be in the back room with a dude in the private room with a
The boom boom room.
instead of going door to door and making sure everybody's cable shit is correct.
No, I'm talking about cell phones. And hold on.
Cell phone.
I didn't say that about strippers going in the back room with one guy.
Well,
I'd rather have my daughter go in the back room with a bachelor party before she fucking becomes a cell phone representative of any of these companies. They're the fucking worst.
Isn't that a bit extreme, Meatball? Come on,
All right,
bro.
all right,
Fuck
Steve.
them. They're
Steve.
pieces of shit.
Steve, your turn now.
Okay, well, I would listen. I'm not listen. My daughter is not gonna be no stripper bitch. She's not gonna do
Yeah,
none
but
of that
no,
bullshit.
we're not talking
Yeah,
about
but-
outside of that. Any job outside of any kind of sex worker, nothing like that. So
Yeah,
everybody,
like the circus or something like that.
Oh,
yeah. If there was a circus, there's no more circuses.
Circus is cool.
wait.
I'm
As
very
opposed-
offended about the circus
As
comment.
opposed to what? What's the other option?
There's no option outside of being a sex worker, porno girl, stripper, prostitute, and you can't pick any of those.
Okay.
If you had a daughter, what would be the worst possible occupation she could have in your eyes?
Okay.
Carl Butcher's maid.
Wait. Okay. I'll tell you what I think. I think the worst possible job she could have would be security.
What?
Security. Like, like them security
Like a
guards.
security lady.
All right.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Yeah.
Because,
Why would that
because
bother you?
first of all, them
You're
bitches don't make
stupid,
no
Steve.
money, and that shit is just about a lazy bitch that don't want to do nothing, and she's just driving around or walking around and getting a bullshit check, because that's a lazy job that shows no ambition, and you can go nowhere with that type of job. So
see what
that
you're
job
saying.
is a dead-end job.
I
So
see.
I hate to see her end up with something like that, because that's not gonna let her go anywhere, advance her to do anything to move forward to better herself. That's a dead end job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dave, do you want to change your answer? Or are you still going with cell phones?
Yeah. Anything where she's traveling too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say if I had a daughter, which I don't, I would think like the military. The military would frighten the hell out of me. Like if I had a boy, I'd understand. But a girl in the military would scare the shit out of me. I don't know if first of all, I would never see it. She would never be home. And then if a war breaks out or something like that, I don't know if I could deal with that. Well,
Yeah,
Corey-
but it's the same as a guy. It really is.
yeah.
I've
I don't
been
know.
in,
I just, I think of a military guy. I think of like, I think of like a rough dude. But a girl.
but if your girl was to go in there, trust me, she's rough.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, she's not no Lightfoot if she's making it through. So
Or she's a whore.
Corey.
You're also in the military, right?
let me put
Hold
you
on,
this
one at a
way,
time. One at a time. One at a time.
Corey, let me put it this
Corey
way.
Corey,
She
you're in the
may not have
military, right?
been rough.
What? Yeah. One at a
Yes.
time. Hold on, Steve. Go ahead.
She may not have been rough when she joined, but once she's in there, she's going to become rough. And you might have said, "Oh, my little baby girl going in the military, blah blah." You're all shook and scared about that shit. Once she joins the military, they're gonna mold her ass into some shit that you never thought you would see your daughter come out to be. And next thing you know, your daughter gonna be on some hardcore shit because she was in the military. That's what they do. And so, like I said, that's the very beginning.
I know, Steve. I know.
You know what I mean? So
All right.
it's not like a man or a woman. I think it's either one. It doesn't matter whether it's a woman or a man. Once they enter the military, it's a whole different ballgame.
Meatball, what were you gonna say, Meatball?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
Play that music for somebody else, motherfucker.
We only need it for you, Steve.
Yeah, that's right. I'm special.
All right. I got one last question. Okay. Corey. I don't know why I'm asking this. I know all your answers. All right, Corey. Would you have sex with a girl with one tit?
What?
Why not?
One tit.
Yeah.
And I'll give you. I'll give you scenarios.
Wait. Is it like one in the middle, or like just one missing on one side? Because I mean, I hate to say it, like it got cut off for cancer or something.
Okay, so like it could either be, you ready? It could. Here are your options. Okay, it could either be she's like a freak and she only wanted one big implant, right?
Okay.
She had a mastectomy, so she has one tit cut off because of cancer.
Or she couldn't afford the other one. Whatever.
She surgically altered her tits so one could be placed right in the center of her chest.
Okay.
Wait,
Just
wait. Or she was in a terrible train accident and one tip was completely ripped off.
A boating accident with an outboard.
something. Two of them are the same. They're the cancer one or that. It's still just one tit on one side. So I take either one.
So you would have sex with a girl with one tit.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Oh God.
What about
Many
Corey, what about a uni
no
tip?
female. Everything works.
What'd you say, Dave Diaz?
What about a uni tip with one right in the middle?
That's what I said. She goes like maybe she's like a psycho freak, and she surgically has one tit right in the middle of her chest.
That's Cyclops tit.